What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns climbing back upon Mount Soapbox for another rant. And if you have a rant suggestion, I don't always do this at the beginning of the video. Sometimes I wait till the end, but we'll go ahead and do it right now. If you happen to have a rant suggestion that I've yet to do, just make sure you check the playlist before submitting a rant suggestion, because I had a suggestion the other day for a video I already did, and I let them know. I'm like, oh, I already did that video. Here's a link. Check it out. And they're like, oh, sorry about that, GeauxBurns. It's not really a big deal, but just FYI. So if you have a rant suggestion that I've yet to do in, 90 plus episodes, damn, that's a lot of episodes, feel free to send your rant my way via the comment section, Twitter, Facebook, or email GeauxBurns@gmail.com. And if I like the rant, if I think the rant is something that I can sink my teeth into, I will definitely do it for a future episode of the rant series. And obviously I will give you credit, as I always do. Okay, so today's rant is something that's been on my mind for quite some time now, especially once I started gaining subscribers. Now, obviously, nearly 3 years ago when I launched this channel, March 2014, I had 0 subscribers, 0 views, just like everyone else when they first started a channel. But eventually the numbers slowly started going up from 0 to 10 to eventually 100, 500, 1,000, now approaching 3,900 subscribers as the GeauxBurns Nation continues to grow by leaps and bounds. Now, along the way, and especially most recently, I get interesting comments. A lot of times it's good comments that I have no problem with, and I always try and like those comments. I try to reply whenever I can. And sometimes I get hateful comments, which is, that ties into a previous rant video I did regarding YouTube comments. And I always delete those comments, obviously, because I don't give two shits about them, and I don't want that crap on my channels. But then I get another type of email that I complained about in that specific YouTube rant video. I think it was, what was it, YouTube comments rant or something? But we're gonna dive in a lot more detailed here. This is the one that's really bothering me lately, because I've been getting a lot of these types of comments. By the way, if you're one of the channels doing this, I have bad news for you. Any of those comments go directly to spam, so no one sees those comments. Sorry, that's just the way I have my spam filter set up. All right, so you have YouTubers out there, one's smaller than me, one's around the same size as me, even bigger ones. They will leave comments, or attempt to, putting this whole song and dance on, like, hey, love the channel, love the videos. By the way, could you sub for sub? And I don't know how many of these content creators are being genuine. They actually like my channel, they like my videos, and they just want me to go check out their videos and subscribe to their channel as well. Okay, so that's kind of a different issue entirely. Now, the problem is, I think the majority of them have never even heard of my channel. They just happened to come across it in a video. They thought that, oh, this YouTube creator has over 3,800 subscribers. Maybe I can get some of his subscribers to come to my channel, and then I'll just, spam in the comments section on his videos, on this person's videos. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. They used what they call the sub for sub tactic. Now, personally, I think this is a very bad way to grow a channel, and I'll explain why in a moment. The other thing is, it's something I don't do, obviously. I don't go to other YouTube channels, big or small, and start doing the whole sub for sub nonsense. Unless it's my other channel. Okay, I've done that a few times for the GeauxBurns Vlogs channel, but that's my channel, and I consider GeauxBurns Vlogs and this channel to be connected, to be, part of my fleet, my armada in the GeauxBurns Nation, so that's okay. I'm talking about outside of that. I don't go to other people's channels, whether they have 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers or million plus subscribers, and leave comments, regarding sub for sub. I do leave comments on other content creators' channels, though, and a lot of times it's because I enjoyed the video, I found it funny, or they asked a question and I felt like I had an answer worth posting. I do appear every now and then in the comments section. Some of you have seen me on various other channels, but I never, ever do the sub for sub. I never do that. If somebody is interested by my comment, and they're like, oh, who's this GeauxBurns guy? And then they happen to click on my name, and they go to my channel, and then I inadvertently get a subscriber out of it, then that's cool. But that was not my initial reason for leaving comments on various videos that are not mine. it's because I generally like the channels I leave comments on, and I enjoyed the videos for the most part. Sometimes I do critique a little bit, but for the most part, and I rarely even leave comments these days as I used to, but I still do. Like with Carrick's channel over at ACG, I'll leave comments on his videos. You know, because I was interested in the review he did, or the walk in the walk, or I happen to be part of the latest international podcast, and I was just chiming in, I don't know, with my 2 cents, whatever I end up posting over there. So yeah, I have a personal issue with Sub for Subs. And furthermore, those of you that buy into Sub for Subbing, it doesn't work as well as you think. All right, so prime example. I have approaching 3,900 subscribers on the channel. Does that mean I average 3,900 views per video? Absolutely not. I wish that was the case. I wish that I got 50% views, you know, to subscribers, but actually that ratio is a little bit lower, actually a lot lower. And it does fluctuate depending on what the video is, whether it's a rant video or a Mafia 3 video or a Grand Theft Auto Online video. It fluctuates. It has nothing to do with the subscriber base. I mean, yeah, gradually as the subscriber numbers grow for a channel, so does the views, but that's not you know, that doesn't exactly seal the deal. That's not a guarantee. And you have people out there that do Sub for Sub all day long, and they got like 500 subscribers from it. And then they have like 500 channels to subscribe to. And guess what? Chances are your fake subscribers that you Sub for Subbed with are not viewing your content. The majority of them aren't. And any real subscribers might be. But the real subscribers to the Sub for Sub subscribers, you know, there's a little issue there. So you may have 500 subscribers, but compared to somebody that actually went out there and worked and focused on getting subscribers the right way, they're probably averaging more views on their videos than you are by using the Sub for Sub method. And furthermore, just think about it as a satellite or a cable. You have all these channels out there, all these networks, and how many of them do you actually watch? I mean, I might watch a handful, maybe 5 or 6 at the most whenever I'm actually watching something on cable. Most of the time I'm watching Netflix. The same thing goes for YouTube. I only have so many channels that I watch. Maybe a dozen at the most. And a lot of times I don't watch all their videos either as a viewer, not just as a content creator. And so I don't understand where the whole idea of Sub for Sub came from. It's unfortunately something that refuses to die. And if you are an aspiring content creator, and if someone told you, or you came across a video that told you this was a good idea, they're wrong. Like I said, the best thing to do is to take the idea for Sub, wad it up, and throw it in the trash. Because whenever you post that on my videos, like I said, it goes into the spam filter. None of my subscribers, none of my viewers ever see that comment you left. And there you go. It's gone forever. And a lot of viewers shun Sub for Sub comments. I mean, I've seen on larger channels where they don't have as, you know, good of a filter, and there'll be somebody with like 100 or 1,000 or several thousand subscribers doing Sub for Sub, and they're getting torn apart in the comment section by people for doing that. I mean, it's kind of a cardinal sin to go onto somebody's channel and do that. If you're lucky, it goes into the spam filter. If you're not lucky, oh, face the wrath of my subscribers, all proud members of the GeauxBurns Nation. But on the other hand, I understand it's a struggle to grow a channel. From my own personal experience with this channel alone, I've been working on it for the past 3 years, and there's been ups and downs. I mean, the road to 1,000 was very, very hard for me, and I learned a lot of lessons along the way. And just like in my, my vlog video on Friday, there was a lot of failure, but I kept picking myself back up, and I kept going forward, kept learning, kept gaining new skills, new knowledge in order to get better. And that's the key, is the passion, the dedication, the patience, the love of making content. You keep putting it out there, and eventually more people will find you. It's very, very difficult to do so at first because there's so many gaming channels out there. There's like a ton of Star Wars YouTube channels as well. Some of them I watch. But, with the popularity of Star Wars on YouTube, more of those channels continue to pop up. The same thing goes with gaming. So if you're really passionate about a particular format in YouTube that you want to be a content creator for, then you got to bring something to the table. And sub for sub is not the answer. It's not the right way. And like I said, I even made a YouTube tips video back in, I think, 2015. So if you guys want to go check that out, it does have a lot of advice that hopefully will help all of you aspiring content creators get your channel off right. And actually ask you some questions at the very beginning about whether or not you really should become a content creator, because it's a lot of hard work, a lot of blood, sweat, tears, even some money in order to get your self set up properly in order to be a decent content creator from the get-go. And also has some free tips as well. But the point is, I don't understand why anyone in their right mind thinks that that is the right way to grow a channel. Sub for sub does not work. It does not. And by the way, anyone that ever asks me personally to go check out their channel, I will do so. I've done it. Just send me a message via Facebook, email me, GeauxBurns@gmail.com. I will give you advice. I will do my best. I will link you my YouTube tips video that I made over a year ago. I may make a new one in the future, somewhere down the road. But I have no problem helping you guys, get better. With whatever advice I give you, you can take it or leave it. But I have done that on numerous occasions. I've even made some banners for some of you guys. And I'm not the best at making graphics and stuff, but I do try. I generally do try to help out my viewers and fans and subscribers who are also trying to grow their own YouTube channel. But I'm just saying that there's a right way to go about getting my help in helping to grow your channel, and then there's a wrong way. And in my opinion, sub for sub is definitely the wrong way.